So I feel like when it comes to tweezers, it can either make or break your set. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Yoyis, and on my channel I teach you guys everything you need to know about lash extensions. And obviously by the title of this video, you guys want to know about tweezers. I have so many tweezers that I want to share with you guys, and obviously each tweezer has a different purpose. And I am also going to be showing you guys my favorite tweezers of all time. So let's just go ahead and jump into why tweezers are so important. So I feel like when it comes to tweezers, it can either make or break your set. I feel like classics are so easy to get away with. You can use any tweezer honestly for classic lashes. They are just so easy to pick up, and just, you know, classic lashes are any type of tweezer will work fine. But before we jump in, I do want to mention this acrylic stand. So I did get this acrylic stand on sale during Black Friday, and it is from the brand ELAN or ELAN Beauty. I'm so sorry, I still haven't learned this name. I know, what is wrong with me? This tweezer stand is so cute, and I love that it has just little lashes. I don't know about you guys, maybe it's just me, maybe I'm just picky, but I don't like it when companies have like their big logo right in the middle. Like, I don't mind it. I'm all up for supporting other brands, I don't mind it, but the fact that this just had little lashes, I thought it was super cute, super cute. So I ended up getting this one from ELAN Beauty. I'm not even gonna try because I feel like I always mess it up. And it does come with 8 inserts, so you are able to store 8 of your tweezers in here. As you can see, I have way too many tweezers, and I do have a lot more that I've broken in the past, and I still keep them for some reason. I don't know if it's just me. Like, I feel like I spent money on them and I don't want to throw them away. Maybe I'm just a hoarder, I don't know. But this tweezer stand, it's so cute. So I end up displaying the tweezers that are cute. I mean, I don't use any of these tweezers, that's why I display them. I love that I'm able to put the tweezers that I don't use here and then just store it out, you know, somewhere in sight. But these are a bunch of the tweezers that I don't use on a regular basis. So I do have the Magic Mic from LIVBAY Lash. So this is one of the first few tweezers that I fell in love with when I first started lashing. And I love because it's so cute, and then the name, you know, Magic Mike, hello. But honestly, the grip on this tweezer is so beautiful, and I love that it's like very small. So if you have small hands, this is a really good tweezer. I feel like my hands got chunky, so I feel like this tweezer is way too small for me now, but it's such a cute tweezer, and the grip on this is really good. So if you are looking for a good brand or a good brand where they have really good tweezers, I recommend LIVBAY Lash. They used to go by Sassy Lashes, but most of my tweezers are from LIVBAY Lash. I haven't bought another one ever since then. As you can see, it still has the old logo on there, but it's really cute. I broke it and I don't want to throw it away. And then another tweezer that I ended up getting because a lot of people kept recommending was the BOOTE tweezer. It's called BOOTIE, Mr. BOOTIE, or the BOOTIE BOOTE tweezer. I really don't know the name, it's been too long, but it's from LIVBAY Lash as well. And as you can see, it is a BOOTE tweezer. Let me show you guys. The Magic Mic is the type of tweezers that I love. As you can tell, it is bent and I broke it, but these type of tweezers are my favorite, and I'm going to show you guys. All of my favorite tweezers are shaped like this. If you do like to pinch, these right here are going to be your best friend. I can't do a BOOTE tweezer. Like, this tweezer is so cute. Like, just look how cute this tweezer is. Like, it's just so simple, so aesthetically pleasing. But the thing is, I can't pick up lashes with this tweezer. I can't fan out lashes with this tweezer. I don't know what it is. Like, I feel like maybe if you fan on the strip, these will be perfect for you if you do like to fan on the strip. But for me personally, I can't do nothing with this tweezer just because I can't, like, it just doesn't fan out. Like, it doesn't help me when I pinch. So for sure, I recommend this tweezer if you do like to fan on the strip. But me personally, it did not work for pinching, but overall it's such a cute tweezer, and I'm recommending it in this video because I know a bunch of you guys don't like to pinch and probably learn better from fanning on the strip, so I do recommend that tweezer. Another tweezer that I do recommend, and it is from LIVBAY Lash, is the Gold Crush. So this tweezer right here is a dream when it comes to mega volume lashes. Like, I love that it's like perfectly curved, and you could get away using this tweezer for classic lashes. These tweezers, the Gold Crush, I love it. You guys have probably seen it in a bunch of my videos. I used to use this so much in my first videos, but I haven't used it in a while. I think it just looks so much prettier on my stand. And I do have other favorites, but this one is really good. So again, it is the Gold Crush, and it is like a crane. It's more like a craned tweezer, but still really good. Another one that I really love, that I've been using consistently for picking up classic lashes, is this Bella Lash tweezer. It doesn't really have a name or a number. It's just like my favorite tweezers. It's like 45. It's like really tiny compared to other tweezers. This is like super tiny. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's like really tiny. This tweezer I only use for classic lashes. It works really well for volume as well, but it's so little that you have to like make your fans very tiny. I will say like 4D, probably 5D, but anything bigger than that you will not be able to use it because it's just such a tiny little tweezer. But overall it's really good. And again, this one is from Bella Lash, and I'm gonna be having everything linked down below, so check down there first before you start asking, because I get questions on the daily when most of your answers are down in the description box. Another tweezer that I got it because it was really weird. I've never seen a tweezer like this, and I got it thinking that I could use it for isolation, but it turns out I can't isolate to save my life with this tweezer, but it is really good. It is actually meant for classic lashes, and it is really good for classic lashes, the Bella Lash tweezer, and this is how it looks like. It's actually shaped really weird, and it's different from all the tweezers that I have, but again, it is meant for classic lashes, and I've tried it for classic lashes and I like it. But overall, it is a good tweezer. I got it for isolation, didn't work at all for isolation. It is meant for classic lashes, so if you guys are looking for something different, you know, you guys want to play with different tweezers, I recommend this one. And again, Bella Lash doesn't write their numbers or names on the tweezers. I'm just gonna have to look for it for you guys and link it down below. Another great tweezer that I'm not gonna lie, I did struggle with it a lot in the beginning, is the Yegi Beauty, the L2 tweezer. And as you can see, it is shaped like most of the tweezers that I like, but it is a little bit thicker. Let me show you guys. So I like my tweezers to be very pointed straight, but thin at the same time. Like, as you can see, there is a difference. I like my tweezers like this one, and this one is a little bit thicker. So this is called the L2. I struggled so much trying to figure out how to use this tweezer, but once I got the hang of it, it is beyond amazing. It's so good. It picks up lashes so beautifully, but the struggle is fanning them out. It is similar to a boot tweezer. It is similar to a boot tweezer in a way. That's probably why I struggled a lot with it, because it reminded me a lot of a boot tweezer. But overall, it is such a good tweezer. Once I got the hang of it, I love this tweezer so much. But if you guys don't want to struggle, I'd recommend to pass on it. If you guys are interested in a boot tweezer but want more not so boot tweezer in a way, but still want to try it out, then I recommend the Yegi Beauty L2 tweezer. But it is a little tricky to get used to, so if you guys want a tweezer that is I just need something to do everything for me without having to do so much work, I am going to save my favorite tweezers towards the end. But I did want to recommend this tweezer because it is good. You just have to play with it a little bit. So the next tweezer, and it is, I think it's just the tip, the regular one. I think this is the regular just the tip, and I love this tweezer so much. It is like the perfect tweezer for classic lashes. I struggled a lot in the beginning trying to learn how to do volume fans because this wasn't picking up volume fans. And one tip that I will give you guys is that if you guys have been doing classics for a while and if you try to use that same classic tweezer that you've been using for classic lashes and you try to use it to do volume lashes, and if you're struggling trying to pick up those lashes from the strip, like it's not, you know, pulling them off the strip, you can't find them out, they're just going all over the place, it's because that tweezer is so worn out by classic lashes. So you will need to upgrade, get a new tweezer. By you getting a new tweezer, that's going to completely change everything for you guys. The grip is going to be better, you're going to be able to pull those lashes off the strip so good. So I recommend to have separate tweezers for classic and volume alone. You don't want to be using classic tweezers for volume. So I love to use this LIVBAY lash. I used to go by Sassy, as you can see. I love to use this tweezer for classic lashes. So I love that it's big. Like I said, my hands are chunky, so so I really love this tweezer, and I believe it's just a tip. I'm gonna have to look into it and see if this is just a tip or if it's a different one. Maybe it is. No, it's definitely not just the tip, because I have just the tip and the rose gold and they are completely different. So I'm gonna have to look into the name of this one and link it down below for you guys, because I don't want to be giving you guys the wrong information. I have been having this tweezer since the very beginning. It has not let me down. It works so beautifully for classics, but for volume lashes it has never worked for me. So if you are looking just for a good classic tweezer, I recommend this one. And again, I'm gonna have the name for it down below. And since I already showed this one right here, this one is my old school favorite die-hard volume tweezer. This is the tweezer that I learned how to make volume fans alongside with the blue magic mic, and this is from LIVBAY Lash too. This tweezer, oh my god, I can never get enough of this tweezer. I always go back to it, and as you can see, I have two of them just because I did drop my old one. As you can see, here's the old one. I dropped it and somehow it's still working. It was still doing its job. I mean, it wasn't as good as it is, you know, being a new tweezer, but it's somehow it is still working. But they did send me a new one as a gift through their Black Friday sale. I am so thankful that I ended up getting my favorite tweezer, because I was gonna end up buying another one anyways because I love this tweezer so much. So if I recommend any of these tweezers from LIVBAY Lash, I highly recommend to get just a tip. I believe this is the rose gold edition. I don't know if it's even called rose gold, maybe it's just called gold, but it looks more like a copperish goldish color, and I love this tweezer so much. It picks up lashes so beautifully. I don't know if you guys can see that. It picks up lashes so beautifully. You have no struggle picking up lashes, and it fans out so nicely. Like, you could do fans in no time. I'm telling you guys, this is the tweezer. If you guys get any from LIVBAY Lash, I recommend getting just the tip and the gold edition. My favorite, and has been my favorite since the very beginning. So another great tweezer that I have been obsessing over lately, and if you guys have been following me for a while, you guys have probably recently seen this one, and this is the Vise rainbow tweezer, and I am obsessed with this tweezer. When I first tried it out, like, I'm kind of iffy when it comes to tweezers. I feel like I don't know, like something, like I'm just so used to my favorite tweezers that when I try new tweezers, I'm like, oh, it's probably not gonna be good, you know. And then I try, I'm just like, oh my god, where have you been all my life? And this tweezer, since the first time I pulled lashes off the strip, I'm like, what is this? That's how good it is. And this tweezer, I don't know the actual name for it, but I will have it in the description box for you guys if you guys are interested. But I did do a full mega volume set using this tweezer. I have the unboxing video and the actual mega volume wispy video, and this tweezer did not give me any problems. Normally, if I get glue stuck on my tweezer, like, I have a couple tweezers that I have on standby in case something does happen to my favorite tweezer when I'm lashing, but this tweezer did not give me any problems. I used it throughout the whole entire mega volume set, and honestly it has been my favorite. It has been my go-to right now. I reach for it every single time, other than my two other favorites, but this one I freaking love it. And they did send me this tweezer to try out, and I am so thankful that they did, because it is one of my favorites now. And as you guys can see, pretty much all my favorite tweezers are shaped like this. They're all shaped like this, and I love how thin it is. It is just a very thin tip. On top of it too, if you guys are looking for a good affordable brand, VEYES is the brand for you guys. Their quality of their products are really good and really affordable. So if you guys are looking for a good tweezer or even good lashes that is more on the affordable side, then I recommend to go check out VEYES. I do have an unboxing video, like I said, in a try on video, but I did do a mega volume set, and the fact that I was able to use this tweezer on a mega volume set just did it for me. So since we are talking about my favorite volume tweezers, I talked about just the tip from LIVBAY Lash. I talked about the rainbow one from VEYES. Another favorite that I just discovered recently these past few months is the ELAN. It is from the same brand that does the acrylic case, and I messed up this tweezer so bad, and I feel so bad because it's such a cute tweezer. As you guys can see, look what I did to it. I'm gonna have to go buy another one because I did a big no-no. So I ended up putting this in my Barbicide solution cleaner, disinfector, whatever you call it. I threw it in the water and I left it in there for too long, and it just started peeling all the white paint on it. I'm pretty sure this paint, whatever, but yeah, it started peeling, and now I feel so bad because I damaged this tweezer, and it was so beautiful. I mean, it still works. I'm not gonna complain. It still works. It does its job beautifully, but I feel so bad because it looks so beat up. So I think I'm gonna have to buy another one just because I love this tweezer so much. As you can see, it is shaped like all my favorite tweezers. I love this tweezer, and it is the E04. Really good tweezer. Again, I think I'm pronouncing their name wrong. Elan or Elaine? Elaine. I think it's Elaine. I believe it's ELAN. But this tweezer has changed everything for me. And like I said, I have three favorite tweezers. It's this one, the VEYES, and then you guys already know, probably already gonna know which one I'm gonna mention next. But this one slowly made its way into my heart. It's just so beautifully. It's so cute. It's so white. And I think I want to get all of theirs from their collection because you already know I need to have everything white. It's just so aesthetically pleasing. I mean, not right now because so beat up. But overall, this is a great tweezer. I love this tweezer so much. I haven't had the chance to try out their lashes, but if their tweezer is good, I could only imagine how good their lashes are. So now down to my favorite tweezer of all time. You guys already know which one it is. If you guys are new here, then my favorite tweezer is the SOCOLASHES, the 45-degree angle tweezer. As you guys can tell, it is. And I cannot lash without this tweezer. It is so good. And it's funny because I just recently bought a new tweezer just in case if anything were to happen to this tweezer. I actually dropped this tweezer and nothing happened to it. I love this tweezer so much. I dropped it and nothing happened to it. I don't know how that's possible, because every time you drop a tweezer, you already know that's the end of it, and it's a very sad funeral. But this tweezer, I dropped it, nothing happened to it, and I bought one thinking that it was game over for this one, but it's still been working good. Like, you can't even tell that I dropped it. Like, nothing happened to this tweezer. But overall, this tweezer is seriously the best tweezer. Like, I don't ever struggle picking up lashes. Let me, you guys can see that. Like, I don't ever struggle picking up lashes, and overall, oh my god, like, it grips onto those lashes so good. And you guys have probably seen this tweezer in all my videos. Like, I'm talking about all my videos. I cannot lash without this tweezer. This tweezer is like the queen of the queens of the queens. Like, it is like the almighty. This tweezer is like everything. I love it so much. Not just because it is from SOCOLASHES. but because it is such a great tweezer, and all the tweezers that I mentioned today are great tweezers, like the ELAN and the VEYES. These ones right here have to be my favorite tweezers so far, and trust me, I've gone through tweezers like crazy, and some of them I'm like, why did I just spend my money on this? Like, this is trash. But these tweezers have not let me down, especially the SOCOLASHES. And I do have another one that I am like prepared in case anything happens to this one, and so far so good. This tweezer is still running good even after I dropped it. Like I did mention, I love to pinch. I naturally became a pincher. Fanning on the strip just was not my thing. I couldn't do it. I've tried doing the flower bouquet. Maybe I just need to take a course on it, I don't know, but nothing has worked for me the way that pinching has worked for me, and these tweezers just make my life so much easier for volume and mega volume and even the classic tweezers. So like I said, if you guys are struggling pinching, you can't pull your off the strip and your lashes don't seem to fan, they're just going all over the place, it's because you do need to upgrade to a different tweezer. So if you've been using the same classic tweezer to try to do volume, no, just stop right there, put that tweezer down, go get yourself a new tweezer, because it's gonna make your life so much easier. So now when it comes to isolation, I have two favorite tweezers. Like I said, I've tried to use different tweezers for isolation. I even tried to use the CURVY for isolation, but as you can see, there's like no gap there. Like I can't, like, I love that it's like curved like this, and the fact that it didn't work for me, I'm like, it's not working. So when I saw this tweezer from Yegi Beauty, this is the G2, it just completely changed everything for me. Like, this tweezer, it's the perfect tweezer for isolation. I feel like I struggled with it a little bit in the beginning because it wasn't as wide. Like it came pretty closed up, but I feel like I loosened it up a little bit because I'm like, no, I'm gonna make this tweezer work. I can already feel that this is gonna be the tweezer for isolation, so I would just, you know, wiggle a little bit so that way it would loosen it up a bit. But it is the perfect tweezer to help you isolate in the middle lashes. And you're thinking like, why just the middle lashes? I don't know, something about this tweezer that just helps me get in there and isolate those middle lashes so beautifully. And on top of it too, if you are doing a fill, sometimes it's hard to separate lashes because the lashes are like so closed up together, but this tweezer helps me like move those lashes out of the way so beautifully. And another tweezer that I do use for inner and outer isolation would be the LIVBAY Lash, the Curvy Bay tweezer. You guys have seen this tweezer in pretty much all my videos. I used to use this tweezer alone for isolation, but ever since I discovered this tweezer, I have to use this tweezer for middle isolation, and this one has to be for inner and outer. I'm telling you guys, this little tweezer right here is going to change everything for you guys, especially if you are struggling with inner and outer isolation. I cannot do straight tweezers, and that's probably why this tweezer didn't work for me, the Bella Lash, is because it is too straight for me. Like, it wasn't doing anything for me. As you guys can see, like, there is a big difference, and I love that this one curves down. That is like literally, like, you could put it like right on your client, and it is like the, I know that looks a little scary, but that is like the perfect curve for your eye. Like, can you see that? Like, just look how perfect that curves down. As this one right here, it like points straight down. Like, I can't do that. Like, I can't do that whole straight tweezer thing. So if you guys are using a straight tweezer for isolation and you guys are struggling, I recommend to get this baby. This little guy is going to change everything for you guys. And on top of it too, like, it already comes naturally open. I think I remember it being open like this. So when I got this tweezer, it just completely changed everything for me. So this is the LIVBAY Lash, the Curvy Bay tweezer. And I know a lot of brands have tweezers like this. I know most brands have tweezers like all the ones that I just mentioned. But something about this one just did it for me. I feel like I have never tried out any other brand just because this is my baby right here. Like, it's been with me since the very beginning, and I don't think I'm ever gonna put it down because this is my baby right here. I probably will end up getting another one just as backup. And not gonna lie guys, I did break this tweezer. I don't know if you guys can see. I busted the tip on this one. There you go. I busted it, but I don't care, it still works. It's not like I need to make a fan or pick up lashes with it. All I'm doing is separating lashes, so I really don't care that it's busted on the tip. It still does its job. Like I said, I could get a new one. I don't really care much for it. Like, this is my baby and I'm never gonna let go. I probably should never say that, because when you say never, things end up happening. But this is my baby. It is the perfect tweezer for inner and outer isolation, and I have shown you guys in all my videos. This is gonna be my all-time favorite, like pretty much for life, because I love that tweezer. And again, the Yegi Beauty, the G2, is the perfect tweezer for isolation. I believe this one was like a classic tweezer. Woo! Almost dropped it. Not gonna lie, I don't remember if this is like a volume tweezer or a classic tweezer. I don't know, but this tweezer has not worked for me to do any of that other than isolation. Again, this tweezer, it is the perfect tweezer to get pretty much in the middle of those lashes and just separate them like a valley. Just separate those babies. I love this tweezer so much. Okay, so that pretty much wraps up all of the tweezers that I love and will recommend to you guys 100%. But if I were to recommend my top favorite, obviously it would be the Yegi Beauty G2 and the LIVBAY Lash Curvy Bay for isolation. You guys need these two for isolation. Don't just use one tweezer for isolation. I used to use this tweezer just for isolation alone, but sometimes I would struggle a little bit, and ever since I started using both of these together, it just completely changed everything for me. So I go back and forth, inner and outer, for the LIVBAY Lash Curvy Babe, and the middle lashes with the Yegi Beauty G2. Yeah, the G2. So definitely get these. I'm gonna have my favorites in its own separate little section down in the description box. That way you guys have easy access to them. But these two are the perfect tweezers for isolation. And then for my favorite classic tweezer is the LIVBAY Lash. Again, I don't know the exact name, so I'm gonna have it linked down below for you guys, just because I've had this tweezer for such a long time. But if you guys are looking for another great classic tweezer, I would recommend the Bella Lash, and this one doesn't have a name either, so I'm gonna have to link it down below. So these two right here are my favorite classic tweezers. Okay, so jumping into my volume tweezers, I can't choose just one. I can't. I'm sorry guys. I can't. Like, they're all so good. So the VEYES in the rainbow one, the ELAN tweezer in the E04, and the SOCOLASHES in the 45-degree angle tweezer. They're all so good. I can't tell you which was my favorite. They're all really good, especially if you are a pincher. I am a pincher, so I love these tweezers. These are like the best for pinching. Again, it is the VEYES in the rainbow one, the ELAN in the E04, and the SOCOLASHES in the 45-degree. But if I were to choose one tweezer out of all of these, it would have to be the SOCOLASHES. I believe they are out of stock right now. Hopefully not. I'm gonna check to see if they are out of stock, but these tweezers sell out so fast just because of how good they are. I am like a super die-hard 45-degree angle tweezer fan, but I feel like the next runner-up will definitely be the VEYES. This tweezer, since the moment I got it, I have non-stop using it. So this one is definitely the runner-up compared to the SOCOLASHES. This whole year it's all gonna be about me trying different products for you guys, trying out different tweezers. So if you guys are interested in certain brands, make sure to comment down below letting me know which ones you guys do want to try. So yeah, this year I'm gonna be focusing on a lot on trying different tweezers and trying different things. I just want this year to be all about growth and just trying new things for you guys, because I feel like last year was all about me, just my favorite brand, and doing what I have normally been doing. But this year is all about growth and me taking different trainings and trying out different brands and trying out different techniques for you guys. I might end up doing another video next year all about my updated favorite tweezers. I don't know if you guys want that to be like an annual thing where I keep you guys updated like on my favorite stuff, but this year I wanted to show you guys my favorite tweezers as of yet. So if you guys did like this video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe because your love and support means the world to me. And also don't forget to check out all my other lash videos. I have so much content. I do have a series where I pretty much sit down with other lash artists and we pretty much talk about our lash journey and just talk about our dreams and goals. And I feel like I started that series to pretty much connect or have like a community of lash artists where they could just come and just, you know, hear other people talk about their journey. So don't forget to check out those videos. I do have lash vlogs if you guys are interested about my daily lash life. So yeah, you definitely want to be subscribed because I have so much type of variety of content on here. So again, thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.